All right, guys. All right, guys, it is time. We're going to get that warm up started on the clock. We got total body extensions, knee huggers, squats, and fast march. Woo! All right, you guys. Happy Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Don't forget the double Eve. We got leg day for you guys, and then we will have that 11th day of fitness. We have two groups of 3 exercises in each. It's going to be 30 seconds of work time and 10 seconds in between to transition throughout. We are going to do a double round through each group. Once we get through the first round of both, or once we get through the board once, we're going to go through it again. So a total of 4 rounds. We're going to get started with that first exercise in group 1. We have our narrow squats. So grab that heavy weight. Remember, we're cutting our workout in half today to make time for the 11th day of fitness. So go heavy today, whether you have your weighted bag or here in the gym with those dumbbells. But you're sitting back. Remember, your feet are no more than 4 to 6 inches apart. Sitting those hips back, holding that weight up at your chest. Try to get those elbows to touch those knees so you can make sure you're getting that full range of motion, squeezing those glutes to come up. Heisman's, you will be that modification if you need to. And then we have step ups or deadlifts for the second exercise. So starting with our step ups, you have that elevated surface, weights on either side of your body. Remember, make sure you're getting your whole heel up on that box. You want to make sure you're putting the work through the backside into all of those leg muscles and not into the knee, and keeping that pace nice and quick. Otherwise, you also have those deadlifts. So remember, shoulders back, hinging at the hips, bringing those weights down to the shins, squeezing the glutes and pushing those hips forward to come up. Make sure you don't pull through the lower back to come up or round the back. And then we have touchdown squats. You're not going to have weights for this third exercise. We did these last week. So remember, it's an explosive exercise. You squat and touch the ground, keeping that chest up, and then explode as you jump, reach for the sky. And then as you release back down, you want to go right back down to the squat. Don't land with locked knees. If you need to take the jump out, you'll do it with the squats to toes, but still extend with those arms up overhead. Mountain climbers will be that modification. And then we will start the second group with those cross balance lunges. With these, you're going to have a weight either at your chest or one on either side of your body or your weighted bag, but you're focusing on one side each round here. So remember, no matter what, you're going to get that depth, but width will determine on your legs and your anatomy. So just make sure if you're going to go wide that your knee stays in line with that ankle and does not track away. And then next time around, we'll do the other side. Fast feet will be that modification. And then we have sumo squats for number 2. Knees and toes out at 45, and she sits back, keeping her knees in line with those toes, making sure her weight is in her heels, squeezing those glutes and coming up, holding that weight. Remember, goblet style at your chest. We don't want to cut that range of motion off by holding it down low. Glute bridges will be your modification. And then we're going to go into that third and final exercise of group 2 with those speed steps as the first option. That foot is planted on that elevation, and you're driving that knee up and back down, controlling it nice and quick. Next time around, you'll switch the other side. Remember, it's speed steps, so we want to go for that speed. Otherwise, we got power skips if you need to take the elevation out, and you're going to really focus on that range of motion, driving that knee up, getting that hop, and then next time around, you will switch the other side. All right, keep your warm-up coming. We still got a little bit of time, so I'm going to give you guys the announcements and remind you tomorrow is Christmas Eve. So just remember that we have normal schedules for the morning, and then we will still have the Zoom at 5:30 like you guys hear, and we will send it out. And then we will be closed the second half of the day. And then we are closed Christmas Day, and then we will be open Saturday, but we will not be doing a live Zoom, but there will be something that we will have for you guys. But you can come into the gym for a full body rotating at 7, 8, and 9 a.m. So make sure you guys get those scheduled. All right, go ahead, grab your weights. We're going to get started for that narrow squat at the top of group 1. You're so excited for leg day? I love that. Here we go. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. All right. The legendary leg day, the day of all days, every week. I want you guys grabbing those heavy weights. Fill up your bags heavier than normal because we don't have a lot of time and we want to really maximize our work today. We've got 10 seconds, and then you guys are going to go into your step-ups or your deadlifts. Remember, go heavy. especially on those deadlifts. You got strong legs. Get set. We're going into those step-ups or deadlifts in 5 seconds. We got 3, 2. All right, guys. If you're doing those step-ups, get that full foot on that step. Send the work through the posterior chain, through the backside, into the backs of those legs. We have 15 seconds. You're halfway from here. We're going to those touchdown squats. Remember, keep your chest up and you're exploding up. Or you can go into those squats to toes, but still get that reach. We have 5 seconds. Get those reps. Keep that pace. All right, we're going to drop the weights for this exercise. We got those touchdown squats. Your modification will be mountain climbers. 3, 2, here we go. Keep that chest up. Really sit those hips back into that squat. Try and get those glutes parallel with those knees. Very good, you guys. Do as many of those jumps as you can. And then if you need to halfway regress into that squats to toes, that is totally fine. Just push yourselves today, guys. We don't have a lot of time. And we're getting so close to the end of this year. We want to finish strong. We got 3, 2, 1. We're going back to the top. We got those narrow squats, round 2. We're starting in 3 seconds. 2, 1. So narrow squats. Remember, those feet will be about 4 to 6 inches together for those narrow squats. Very good, you guys. Sitting those hips back. Keep that chest up. Try and get those elbows to grace those knees. Good, Missy. Shauna, very nice. You got those Heisman's as that alternative if you need to give those knees a break. We got 5 seconds. Coming up, we got those step-ups or those deadlifts in 2. All right. Here we go. We got 5 seconds. Let's get ready for those step-ups or those deadlifts. Remember, you should be grabbing something around 15 pounds at the absolute lightest for those deadlifts. But I encourage you and challenge you and want to hold you accountable to grab something heavier, especially today, especially the end of this year. Very good, Carrie. We have 10 seconds, guys. Keep it coming. We're going to have a break from these for a little bit. We're going into those touchdown squats or that modification are those mountain climbers. That is time. Go ahead. Drop the weights. Get in position. We got 3, 2, let's go. Let's see how we doing at home. Awesome range of motion. I see you guys dipping out and back into the camera. That's what I want to see. If you're working out later today, that's it. Get nice and deep in those squats. I see you. We got eyes. We have, as coaches, we have special skills. We can see you through that camera. We have 5 seconds, and we're going into that next group of exercises. Here we go. We're going to grab a weight for those cross-balance lunges, either one weight at your chest or 2 on either side, or you have those fast feet as that modification. Focus on that one leg. Remember, we're only doing one side each round. No matter what, you got to get that depth. So notice how Teresa's going nice and deep behind her. She's got longer legs, so she can go off to the side and keep that knee still over that ankle. So listen to your body. Maybe stand in front of a mirror at some point. Watch that range of motion. You also have those fast feet. We got 3 seconds. We got sumo squats. That's time. Go ahead. Grab your heavy weight. I want to see those hips get beyond those knees just a little bit. And then drive through it. Breathe nice and deep. Send all of that oxygen into those sumo squats, into those legs and those glutes. You also have glute bridges, which you can add a weight, you can elevate. Those are great. Keep it coming. You have 10 seconds. After these sumo squats, we're going into those speed steps or power skips. Remember, we're going to focus on one side each round. Keep those sumos coming. Very good, Rima, on that last one. All right, guys, here we go. Speed steps, 1 foot on that box. Driving that knee up, pumping those arms just like Teresa there in the center. Otherwise, you got those power skips. Good. Ooh. Val, you're adding that little sprinter start to it. I like it. Keep it up. That's a way to challenge yourself. Good. Nice, Shauna. We have 10 seconds, and then we're going back to the cross balance lunge on the other leg. We have 5 seconds. Let's push it for 3. Don't stop early. Not on leg day. All right. Let's get back to that cross balance lunge. We are already burning through this workout. All right. So again, notice how Teresa's knee stays right over that ankle, but she's getting nice and deep back so she can get that knee down. And then she's getting the width that she needs for her body. So listen to your body. Remember to start out with that heaviest weight. You can always start out with the weight and do a few reps. And then if you need to drop it, it's breaking your form, lose it. But don't start body weight right off the bat unless you absolutely have to. All right, that's time. We're going into those sumo squats or those glute bridges in 3, 2. All right, get those hips nice and deep. Full range of motion. Good, Lori, Vicky, good. You can add that weight and elevate. Ooh, I love the added band there, Carrie. Missy, good, you guys. Very good. Stay with it, you guys. We got 10 seconds. We're going back to that speed step or power skip on the other side here. Get that last rep. All right, get up on those feet. Either get your foot on your elevated surface for that speed step on the other leg or that power skip in 2, 1. All right. Yeah, that's it, guys. Nice power skips there, Rachel. You guys look great at home here in the gym. After this, you guys are going back to group 1. We're going back to those narrow squats, but you got 10 seconds. I want to see you pump it and work it. Engage that glute. Drive through that heel. Exhale as you drive that knee up. All right, that is time. We got narrow squats. We are at the top of round 3, or sorry, the top of group 1, round 3. Here we go. Hold that weight at your chest. I want you to try and get those elbows to grace the sides of those knees. Don't let that weight cut your range of motion off. Remember, your feet are no more than 6 inches apart, so they're a little bit within your hips. So walk those feet together if they're under your hips. You want them a little bit within. We have 7 seconds. Keep it up. If you're doing those Heismans, keep it up. Protecting those goals. And that's time. We got step-ups, deadlifts, your choice. Fight for that form. We got 3, 2. All right. That fit body focus, you guys. Remember, whatever you aren't changing, you are choosing. You are choosing regardless if you choose to make an excuse for yourself, you choose to give up, you choose to take an easy way out, to not get that extra rep when you know you could, to not grab that heavier weight when you know you can, or you don't know and you need to try. You're still choosing. We have 3 seconds. Get those last reps. Choose to challenge, choose to change, choose the uncomfortable. We got those touchdown squats or mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, keep that chest up. Teresa's reaching down. She's getting her hips down behind those knees in order to get that touch to the ground and keeping that chest up. You can do that squats to toes if you need to take the jump out. Start out with the most challenging every time. Mind over matter. We got 8 seconds. We're going to those narrow squats for the last time this day, this Wednesday. Getting over that hump. Good job, you guys. You're killing it. I want to see you continue. We got 2, 1. All right. Tell yourself this is the last time I get to do these narrow squats. And remember, we got that fitness, so we don't have as much time on these legs as we would on a normal day. So you gotta bring it. Don't let your mind get the best of you. Cancel out those limiting beliefs. Tell yourself how awesome you are, how tough you are, how you've gotten through this crazy year. We have 3 seconds. Give me a couple more of those narrow squats or Heismans. Awesome job. We got that step up or deadlift last time. We got 3, 2. All right. Remember, keep those shoulders back. It's all in the glutes and those hamstrings on those deadlifts. Keep that back flat. You got to squeeze those shoulder blades as you hinge forward. Exhale as you come up. Very good, Karen. Good. Keep that neck nice and neutral. Don't tilt the chin up and look ahead. Look right down. The eyes follow your body. We got 3 seconds. We're going to those touchdown squats. All right. Touchdown squats with or without the jump or those mountain climbers. And we are done with group 1. We got 2. Go. Good. Nice, Humberto. Good, you guys. Remember on those mountain climbers, don't push yourself away from those hands. Lock those shoulders on top of those wrists. Check in with your positioning every so often. Let your core bring your knees forward. Bring your knees to you. Don't push away from your hands. We only have 5 seconds, and we're going into those cross balance lunges on that first leg for the last time. All right, let's get up to those feet. How we doing? Good. At home, how we doing? Stay with it. Tell yourself, I got this. We like the pain. We like the sweat. Push yourself past that sticking point, past that challenging point. Set a new bar of challenging for yourself. Don't settle for anything less than extraordinary, because that's what you are. That's what you deserve. That's how you're working. We got 5 seconds. We're going into those sumo squats or glute bridges. And that's time. Get in position. Woo-hoo. All right. We got 3, 2. Remember, keep those knees and toes 45. Just make sure these are another one, whatever your anatomy, the build of your legs. As long as your knees are staying over your ankles and in line with your toes. Notice how Teresa's knees, they're not buckling inward. She's got them nice and straight in line with those toes. Pushing through those heels, squeezing those glutes, and keeping that chest up. We got 5 seconds. And we're going into those speed steps or power skips. All right, get in position. You get a break from that weight. Keep grabbing those weights. We only got a little bit of time left on these legs. We got 2. Let's go. So remember, if you're on that speed step, your power generator is the foot on the box. Your resistance is that leg on the ground that's driving up and back down. Push through the heel on that step. If you're in that power skip, the power generator is that leading leg. The resistance is the knee that jumps up. We got 5 seconds. Come on. Get that range of motion, and that's time. All right, guys, we're in our last minute and a half. 3 exercises. We got cross balance lunges on the other leg or those fast feet. Do not shy away from those weights. Now this is your last shot. How do you want to look back on this workout? Your efforts now determine your outcome. Tell yourself that. We got 15 seconds. My efforts now determine how I feel later. I want to reap the benefits, so I'm going to push it now. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2. Awesome. Let's get into those sumo squats. We got 1 exercise done. We're in our last minute here, guys. We got 2, 1. All right, so remember on those glute bridges, you have options to intensify and regress as you need to make it more manageable, but fight to get up to those shoulder blades. So Teresa's got her feet elevated and a weight, but she's keeping that range of motion, getting up to those shoulder blades. We have 10 seconds. Get deep in those sumos, get some height on those glute bridges, and we're going into that final speed step or power skip. And that's time. Get up on those feet. Get in that position. We're starting in 5 seconds. Don't be late on this last exercise. We got 2, 1. Yes, you guys. Come on. This is it. seconds are burning. You're already down 10 seconds. We got 20 seconds left. Don't rest until I tell you to stop. Come on, let's push it. We got 10 seconds on that clock, and you're going to get a little break. That's it. Drive that knee. Get that height on those power skips. Engage that core and engage those glutes. And that is time. All right, you guys. You get a special treat this morning for your fitness. All right. Need to, and we are going to get you all in form.
All right, I'm going to sing for you guys one more time. All right. Are you guys ready? Here we go. On the 11th day of fitness, my coaches gave to me 11 mountains climbing, 10 Smurfs of jacking, 9 bodies sawing, 8 crazy burpees, 7 ups of pushing, 6 jumps of jacking, 5 awesome plank jacks, 5 awesome plank jacks, 4 ducking jumps, 3 power thrusts, 2-minute plank, and a 1-minute squat with bandy knees.
Woo! Yes. All right, guys. She was getting pumped. We don't need the 3-minute AMRAP. All right, guys. So we have, as Teresa was saying, we got the 11th day of fitness for mountain climbers. So you guys know those. Just get on down in that high plank, driving those knees to your chest. Just keep those shoulders over those wrists. The rest of them, you guys know, we've got 3 minutes to go through 11 up to 3. We'll do a 2-minute plank, and then that 1-minute squats with bended knees. Just get that band right above those knees and keep that form. You want to keep that chest up. We are going to get started here. 3 minutes on that clock. In 3, 2, here we go. Timer has started. Switching over that. All right. So after those 11 mountain climbers, we have 10 Smurf jacks stand nice and low. Keep that pace. Engage that core and keep that chest up. Getting those arms all the way up. After those 10 Smurf jacks, you have 9 body saws down on those elbows. Let the core do the talking. Then you got 8 crazy burpees. Elevate it if you need to. You can mix up those types of burpees if you really want to. After those burpees, you got 7 push-ups, 7 ups of pushing. That's it. After those 7 push-ups, you got 6 jumping jacks. You're gonna come up to those feet for those jumping jacks. Nice work. You guys are a minute in. You still got 2 minutes, but don't let that tell you to slow down. Let that tell you to work harder, push harder, engage your core. After those 6 jumping jacks, you got 5 awesome plank jacks down on the hands or the elbows. Don't push those shoulders back. Keep them over those wrists. Then you got 4 tuck jumps or 4 high knees. And then you got 3 power thrusts, dropping those hips, lifting the chest and the hands. Make sure you plant those heels. And then you're going right back to the top. 11 mountain climbers. That's it, guys. Stay with it. Whenever you are changing, you are choosing. Keep telling yourself that. We are almost 2 minutes in. You got about a minute left. But a lot can happen in that minute. These final reps could be game changers for your cardio, your intensity. You could totally push yourself to a new level this morning or this afternoon based off of the efforts that you put in. That's it. We got under a minute. You got it, you guys. Think about your goals, your why, what brought you onto that Zoom today. What brought you into this gym today. We got 30 seconds. I want you crushing these final reps. Engage that core on those body body saws. Come up from the bottom of those burpees. Don't pull up from that lower back. Engage those glutes. Keep those elbows behind those shoulders on those push-ups. That's it. Stay low in those Smurf jacks. Drive those knees up to your chest on those tuck jumps. We got 5 seconds, but you're not done yet. I want you to get as many done in 2. That's time. All right, you guys, let's go on down for a nice active recovery on those 2-minute planks. Awesome, finishing those last. Here we go. We got 3, 2, and that timer is started. We got 2 minutes. So break that 2 minutes down like we've been this week. If you feel intimidated or struggle with these planks because you're like, oh my gosh, you see it as 2 full minutes, break it down. We got increments of 20 seconds, increments of 25, 30, 40. You could do a plank for a minute and then another plank position for the other minute. So many endless opportunities. You can do those toe taps in that high plank. You got body saws, you have hip dips. You can walk around in a circle in that plank. We got side planks. You can do that arm reach underneath with that side plank. Keep your mind distracted. Keep your body moving. Stay up on those hands and toes. You got it, guys. You're doing awesome. At home, keep fighting. We got a minute left. So break that down how you need to. Plan out in your head. All right, guys, you got those body saws. You have dynamic planks. You have plank pulls. You have those knee-ins, side plank knee-ins. We got 30 seconds left on that clock. Do not give up now. Anchor yourself down deep, deep into your Y. You have those knee teasers in that high plank there. Teresa's doing those in the center. Just hovering above the ground with those knees. You have reverse planks. You have tabletops. We got 10 seconds. Stay with it, you guys. Squeeze, squeeze. Hold it for 5. Don't give up now. Not at this last little bit. And that is time. Awesome job. All right, you guys. I'm going to give you a quick second here in the gym and at home. If you have a band, get that band on those knees here in the gym. We got a minute of banded squats. Just keep that weight in your heels. If you want to mix it up with some stuff, squat pulses and such, you can do that. You got a minute to do what you need. We're starting in 3, 2, let's go. So getting that full range of motion. Remember to push against that band with those knees. Keeping your knees in line with those toes, keeping that chest up. Maybe do 10 squats and then 10 pulses and then hold for 10 seconds. You got lots of options. You got a minute to work with. Keep that weight in those heels and that chest up. You can do a jump squat and get some height. Really get those legs burning since we cut that leg day in half today. Make use of your time. What you aren't changing, you are choosing. Make a bold choice. Make a bold change. We got 15 seconds and we are done this morning, Wednesday leg day. Let's make it legendary based off of your choices. Let's get as many squats or squat jumps in. 3, 2, and that is time. You can take that band off. Shake those legs out. Nice work. Let's get down onto those knees for that extended lunge, you guys. Nice job. Woo! Hopefully your legs are gonna wobble off now. Lean into that extended lunge, squeezing those glutes. If you want a deeper stretch, you can raise those arms up, but do not release the lean and the squeeze. Nice hustle today. At home in the gym, all of you guys crushed it. You thought you were done with legs, and then we sneak in that little band. Woo! Go ahead and switch sides on that extended lunge. Nice work today. At home, I'm going to give you your word of the day. Been watching a lot of Christmas movies, and your code word today. And if you can guess what movie this is from, I'll give you an extra little high five. It is mistletoe is your code word for today, or your word of the day. Mistletoe. If your legs are screaming, you want to dip out of that leg day, you're going to say mistletoe for that code word. Go ahead into that hurdler stretch. Don't forget, we have normal hours tomorrow for Christmas Eve in the morning, but then we are closed the second half. So my Zoom peeps, you will still have a workout tomorrow, whether you're doing live or recorded. We'll be closed Friday for Christmas Day, and then Saturday we'll have a full body, but we are rotating in the classes, so we won't be doing a live Zoom. We've got 7, 8, and 9 available. It's all up in Zen Planner. Switch sides on that hurdler stretch. And then we also will have an option for you guys for Saturday still. Nice.
So those of you that do the workouts at home, never fear, I will have your workout to you on Christmas. I'm going to come in on Christmas and film it, and then I'll share it with you guys.
All right.
Have a very good day.
Bye, guys. Merry Christmas if we don't see you.